Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see you. First, let me introduce myself and my partner. We are from Group 4. I'm Tiwik Ramadhanti as a moderator and first speaker, and my partner is Nabilah Putri Erliani as the last speaker. In this video, we will discuss about transitive verb, intransitive verb, and ditransitive verb. Let's begin. Transitive verb. Transitive verb is an action verb that takes direct objects that receive the action of the verb. For example, Aan killed the impostor. In this sentence consists of subject, predicate, and the direct object, which the subject is Aan, verb is killed, and the impostor is direct object. And the second one, the man loves Agnes. Same as the first sentence, this sentence consists of subject, predicate, and the direct object, which the subject is the man, verb is loves, and Agnes is the direct object. Transitive verb has the rules. VP or a verb phrase consists of transitive verb plus DO or direct object, and DO or direct object consists of NP or noun phrase. For example, Aan killed the impostor. So, this is 3 diagrams of transitive verb, which the sentence is Aan killed the impostor. So, the first things when you have to do when you want to make a 3 diagrams transitive verb, put an S that means sentence. Then, as we know, pre-structure rules in English that a sentence minimally consists of a noun phrase or NP and a verb phrase or VP. Like this, 3 diagrams which has NP as a noun phrase and also VP as a verb phrase. And then we specify NP or noun phrase into N or noun, as in Aan. We go to the VP. In here, we divided VP into 2 parts. The first is V and NP. So, V or verb as in killed, and then NP or noun phrase we specify into that or determiner, and N noun. Then that or determiner as in the, and impostor as in N or noun. So the function of this sentence is Aan as a subject, killed as a predicate, and the impostor as a direct object. So, intransitive verb and the transitive verb will be explained by my partner, Nabilah Putri Erliani.
Intransitive verb. Intransitive verb is an action verb that doesn't take the direct object. For example, Aa slept. In this sentence, this consists of subject and predicate. There is no object, which the subject is Aas and the verb is slept. And the second one, example, Taris cried in the night. Just like the first example, in this sentence, had no direct object. This sentence is just consists of subject, predicate, and adverb phrase, which the subject is studies, predicate is the cried, and the adverb phrase is in the night. In syntax, intransitive verb has a rules. VP or verb phrase is consists of intransitive verb. For example, Aa slept. Slept it's called with intransitive verb. So, in this slide, we have a tree diagram of intransitive verb, which the sentence is Aa slept. So, how to make the diagram? The first thing you want to do is to put an S, that means sentence. Then, remember that phrase structure rules in English that a sentence minimally consists of a noun phrase and verb phrase. So, here we have a NP as a noun phrase and also VP as a verb phrase. And then we go to the left side. We need to do a little bit more detail. We've got to specify what this intermediate node, and we draw a N. That means noun, as in as. Now we continue to VP. Just like the NP, we need to specify and then we draw V as a slept. So the function of this sentence is as is a subject and slept is a predicate. Ditransitive verb. Ditransitive verb is an action verb that takes two objects, the direct object and indirect object. For example, Oji bought Ruby a flower. In this sentence, Oji functions is a subject, bought as a predicate or ditransitive verb, and Ruby as an indirect object, and also a flower as a direct object. Why a flower is a direct object and Ruby is an indirect object? Because the flower or the direct object is receive an action from the action verb, which bought. So a flower is bought. In syntax, the transitive verb has the rules. The first rules is VP consists of the transitive verb plus EO plus DO. EO or indirect object consists of NP or noun phrase, and DO or direct object consists of NP or noun phrase. For example, Oji bought Ruby a flower. And then the second rules is VP consists of transitive verb plus DO plus EO. So in the second rules, the position of EO and DO is changed. DO consists of NP or noun phrase, and EO consists of PP, prepositional phrase. For example, Oji bought a flower for Ruby. So, this is a tree diagram of sentence of Oji bought Ruby a flower. It is similar with transitive verb and intransitive verb. We put S or sentence in the top, and then we divide it into two parts. The the first is noun phrase and the second one is verb phrase. And then we specify the NP or noun phrase into N or noun, as in OG. Then we go to the VP. In here, we divided VP into 3 parts. The first is V, and then NP, and also NP. So, V for verb, as in both. And then NP or noun phrase, we specified it into N or noun, as in Ruby. And then NP, we specified it into that or determiners and N, noun. And then as that, as in a, and then N as in flower. So the function of this sentence is OG as a subject, both as a predicate, and Ruby as the indirect object, and also a flower as the direct object.
So guys, that's an explanation of transitive, intransitive, and ditransitive verbs. I hope you understand and see you guys in the syntax group chat. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.